Recently, I've been getting into some bands again, and one of those is Nirvana. I've been listening to almost all of their albums now, and one that has really stood out to me was the release of their episode on MTV Unplugged in 1994. I think that's the best way to word it. They were on this show, MTV Unplugged, to play for about an hour, something around that. The album's 54 minutes, so they cut some extra stuff. And I've been listening to it a lot. I haven't listened to the full thing a ton, but I've listened to specific songs, and last night I finally decided, you know what? There's a playlist on YouTube that says full show, so I'm just going to watch that and then rank the songs from it. I want to do more of these music rankings. I have some in mind, so those will be coming out maybe in November. I think I have October is mainly spooky season and reviews surrounding that. I have a bunch of videos planned out there, but November will be some more music related things. The full show, or at least the playlist to it, is linked in the description down below or up here, and let's get into it. Number 14, Plateau. Now, there are no bad songs here. I still really like to love all of these songs, except when I put this album on, I never ever put on Plateau. I don't normally put on these bottom few, but as I said, it's not a bad song. Number 13, Jesus Doesn't Want Me for a Sunbeam. That's such an interesting title, but same goes for this one as it did for the last one. It's another cover, and I don't love these ones exactly. I still like them. I respect them. I mean, it's pretty bold of them to go on the show and play different songs. I mean, I know a ton of bands do that, but still, it's still pretty good. Except when I put this album on, as I said, I never choose, oh yeah, what's this one called again? Jesus Doesn't Want Me for a Sunbeam. I never was like, oh yeah, I'll put that one on first. Number 12, Oh Me. The best way to describe how I feel about these bottom songs is they're good, but I wouldn't add them to a playlist, say a rock playlist or something like that. I wouldn't exactly add these ones. Kurt's vocals though on this one really stood out to me. I feel that all of these songs, although they're at the bottom, they still all have something that's special about them or something that stands out, and for this one, it was Kurt Cobain's vocals. Number 11, Lake of Fire. Kurt Cobain really goes for it here, and the standout to this song is how his hands are positioned. For real though, Kurt really stretches physically for some of these notes, and most of the time, it really works well. I really enjoy him and the instrumental part in the song. Again, these are really good songs. I hate putting them down to the bottom, but they are the bottom compared to some of these songs, which are basically some of the best of all time. Number 10, Where Did You Sleep Last Night?
Fuck you all, this is the last song of the evening.
We're almost at the love level here. I really like this cover, and you know, as you can see, a bunch of these are covers that are at the bottom, and I really like them. This is my second favorite of their covers from the night, and I'm guessing you can guess what the first one is if you've listened to the album, but every aspect of this song is pretty great. Number 9, Dumb. I have the original song to this one on my Nirvana playlist. I made my own Nirvana essentials on Apple Music because a lot of the essentials for like all the bands are like, you know, a lot of these are true, but you don't need all of these, so I kind of make my own. I think this song has a much deeper meaning than what appears on the surface, and that's what I really love about Nirvana and a ton of their songs. They all mean something a ton more than what appears on the surface. When you first listen to it, you're like, that's a good song, but when I listen to Dumb, I'm like, there's something more to this song, and I do want to research on that one. Number 8, Pennyroyal Tea. Now we're at the songs that I consistently listen to and love. Only in the past couple of days have I really started to appreciate Pennyroyal Tea. That's such a fun name too. It's so fun. Also, I really love here how it's just Kurt Cobain. It's like a solo for him. He's singing, playing the guitar, and everyone else is kind of just watching along with the band. Well, some of them are smoking, but still, I really respect that of him. Number 7, On a Plane. I always seem to have the opening few lines of this song stuck in my head. I don't really know why. I love this song. I remember a little bit ago when I really started listening to Nirvana, especially Nevermind, obviously what this one's from. I wasn't a huge fan of it the first time I heard it, but as I said, it was stuck in my head and I was like, what song is that? And then I kept listening to it and I'm like, yeah, I love this song now. Number 6, Polly. Oh, Polly. Truly a brutal song, but easily one of their most memorable. Once you know the true story behind this song, it kills you and rips at your heart every time. There have been times where I was watching the analysis on this song. It's called Polly, Nirvana's darkest song or something. Just looked Polly up on YouTube and you'll find it. And when he was explaining the actual lyrics, and in the chorus when it's just like suggesting things, I'm not gonna say what, but it really, really, I have goosebumps now, makes you kind of uncomfortable. Now the song is fantastic, and the way it's composed and written, it's written to perfection in the worst and best ways possible. This is one of their best songs, and it truly like tugs at your heartstrings, if you know the true story. Number 5, The Man Who Stole the World. I'll leave that in. I'm just gonna say it now, this may be the best cover I've ever heard. I mean, you can drop some more in the comments of bands covering very famous artists, obviously this being a David Bowie song, but this, I honestly think it's some of Nirvana's best work. Now, no, it's not their work, but one of their best performed songs, if you know what I mean, and you obviously do or you're dumb. Nirvana performed it to perfection. Everything from that iconic guitar riff to Kurt Cobain's vocals. I love this song. It's essentially perfect. Number 4, All Apologies. I don't know why I keep doing that, and I don't want to put it in the video, but I'm going to. And I'm done after that. These next songs are all in my top 5 to 10 of Nirvana songs in general, but there's something so special about All Apologies. It could be my favorite song from the album it's originally from. I don't want to say the name because I know I'm going to mess it up. I mean, it's between that and Heart-Shaped Box. They're both fantastic, but this song is really special to me, and I don't really know why. And I know that sounds weird, but there's just something about it that I love and relate to, but can't explain why. Number 3, About a Girl.
Good evening. This is off our first record. Most people don't own it.
I love the introduction to this, but this was basically their first big hit, and for good reason. As I mentioned, it's one of my favorite songs by them, but I always find myself looking for this song in a playlist or wanting to play it first. If I go into my Nirvana playlist, for some reason I'm always like, click, and then I play this one first. I don't know what that is. It's just iconic, and I love everything about it. Number 2, Something in the Way. I wasn't gonna sing that one, don't worry. It's the song from the Batman trailer. Okay. I mean, look at the views on this one compared to the rest of them, like on the MTV show. Like, if you even look at the playlist, it's kind of funny, but still, this is one of my favorite songs by them. It always has been. This is one of the songs that at the start of the day in school, let's say, I always look for this one first. I don't know, it's more mellow and calming in a way versus a lot of their songs have, yeah, in the chorus, whereas this one's very calming in some ways, and I really appreciate that about it, especially on the album Nevermind. Number 1, Come As You Are. I mean, come on, it's easily in the top 3 to 5 best songs. It was because of this and Smells Like Teen Spirit that I really got back into Nirvana. Well, I wasn't originally into Nirvana, but these 2 songs, that and Smells Like Teen Spirit, really got me to pay attention and discover more of Nirvana songs now. That led me to, obviously, this album and a bunch of the songs on it, and I'm still discovering some of their songs now. Come As You Are is a perfect example of why Nirvana might be my favorite band of all time. It's between them and Guns N' Roses, and I know they had some stuff go on between them, but I love this song. I love basically all the songs on this list, especially these top 4. They're just some of my favorite songs of all time. And if you've watched the show or listened to the album, comment down below your ranking. What is your favorite Nirvana song? Do you want to see me rank some of the other albums? I really have plans to, especially rank Nevermind. Although I was originally planning like, oh, I'll do this in 2021 for the 30th anniversary. I can't wait that long. I'll do that sometime soon, maybe in November, and I want to also rank some Guns N' Roses albums. All a bunch of stuff coming music related finally to the channel. I'll see you guys next time. Over and out.